They destroyed the public educational system and depleted the economy just to keep the people in the pits of poverty and trap them in the doldrums of darkness. And what is most terrifying is the fact that this happened methodically and scientifically. As with many oppressive systems, they know that a population that cannot think deeply will eventually surrender its future for temporary comfort, and with this, they can be controlled at will. So, the library was never built. The ones we have in various institutions stopped getting new books long ago. The lecturers continue to strike because they are paid peanuts while politicians are fed fat on the collective destiny of the country. Children are taught to memorize theories and mantras, things they can never apply in the real world, and yet they are expected to compete favorably with their counterparts and peers all over the world. Now, instead of enlightenment, education becomes a desperate ritual for daily survival. The best the youths become are obedient workers. And this is not education. This is programming to keep generations enslaved. It is a tragedy that many postcolonial countries inherited systems that were designed never to awaken consciousness. All our schools do is to manufacture compliance, and as such, the result is a society filled with people that are trained to obey and follow, a people that can never truly lead themselves. So a nation rich in resources remains poor in spirit. Education was never supposed to be merely just prepare individuals for employment. It is supposed to help build the inner life and prepare a person for consciousness. And if our nation is to become great, then the citizens must become conscious. But a conscious citizen is dangerous, so they will do all they can to stop the awakening of the consciousness that can yield a true revolution in the nation. When an individual gets real education, they encounter themselves in the most honest way, and they learn to ask the right questions. This level of awareness is the kind that changes the architecture of power, because they begin to think independently and question all inherited assumptions about their existence and the state of the nation. This becomes the true hour of liberation. Such individuals are not pushovers, and when they make up the majority of society, they become uneasy to govern, different to control. To crush this, those in power within corrupt systems make education to fail. They make survival very expensive, so expensive that consciousness, conscious thinking, reflection becomes a luxury that the people cannot afford. You see, education is dangerous. It creates dangerous people, and only dangerous people can change the destiny of a nation. So then, it is time, in fact, it is long overdue that we change the educational system. Of course, there will be resistance from the corrupt, but there are several ways to win against them. One way would be for us to have those who are truly enlightened come together and decide that they will transform the system, not from outside, but by getting into the system and changing things one step at a time. This includes finding your way into politics, into the citadels, into the institutions. And then you begin projects in the ministries that can transform the education in the country. The next option would be for individuals to seek true knowledge outside the four walls of the schools. Go to the right channels online. Seek better education outside the shores, through scholarship, and aim that after you have gotten that education, you will come back to impact your home and impact the lives of the others who are here. Another option will be that which the media can do. Engage, teach, share ideas, philosophies that would awaken consciousness in the people. And who knows, soon the seed might be sown in the heart of a child. That seed will germinate into a man or woman or an individual that becomes the one who takes it upon their shoulders to start a major revolution that will take this country into the future. I am certain that with these efforts, one individual will soon learn to think independently. And once they have acquired that consciousness, then the entire system will begin to lose its power. It is time for a new education. It is time for a new consciousness. The awakening is needed. And in attaining that wakefulness, as individuals and as collective, this nation will regain its faith and its own history will be rewritten. The destiny will change forever.